How did brain drain cause the Berlin Wall? Imagine a city split in two, with one side thriving and the other struggling to keep its brightest minds. That's exactly what happened in Berlin during the Cold War. After World War II, Germany was divided into East and West, with Berlin itself split between Soviet-controlled East Berlin and the Western Allies sectors. East Germany, officially called the German Democratic Republic, faced a big problem called brain drain. This meant many young, educated, and skilled citizens, like doctors, engineers, and teachers, were fleeing to West Berlin and West Germany. They left because West Berlin offered better living standards, more political freedom, and more job opportunities. Meanwhile, East Germany was stuck with a struggling economy, low wages, and political repression. Between 1949 and 1961, about 3.5 million East Germans escaped to the West. That's a huge number of people leaving in just over a decade. This outflow drained East Germany of its best workers and brightest minds, making it hard to keep industries running and hurting the economy. It also threatened the legitimacy of the East German government, which was backed by the Soviet Union. They saw this mass escape as a threat to their control and the survival of their communist system. To stop this flow of people, East German leaders decided to take drastic action. On August 13, 1961, they began building a barrier around West Berlin. It started with barbed wire and fences but quickly grew into a complex system of concrete walls, guard towers, and a death strip with alarms and armed guards. The goal was to prevent people from fleeing into the West. This barrier became known as the Berlin Wall. It was meant to keep East Germans from escaping and to stop the brain drain that was weakening their economy and political power. The wall also became a symbol of the Cold War, showing how divided the world had become. It separated families and friends for nearly 30 years, making it impossible for East Germans to freely move west. The construction of the Berlin Wall was a direct result of the brain drain crisis. It was a desperate attempt by East Germany and the Soviet Union to hold onto their citizens and maintain their control. The wall stood as a reminder of how economic and political differences can lead to physical barriers, shaping the history and lives of millions during that tense era.